If you already are using Facebook for personal or business purposes, your Facebook advertising account is already set up and you're ready to start creating ads. There are a couple more steps though that need to occur before those ads go live. First, you'll need to associate a credit card or other form of payment method to your account. To do this, we'll start by going to the Facebook Ads Manager. There are a couple ways to access Ads Manager. You can find it by visiting the link on your screen here. And you can also use the drop-down arrow in the upper right-hand corner of your personal Facebook profile. Now, if you've created an ad before, this link will be titled Manage Ads, like it's shown here. Here you can see we're on the Ads Account page, and it's here that we can choose which advertising account we wish to create ads under. I'm going to select Henry Twill. Now, once I select that, Facebook automatically directs us to Ads Manager, but what we're really looking for is the advertising account. So we're going to go ahead and select the gear icon at the top right, and that brings us into the settings. It's here that we can set up the advertising account. At the top, you'll notice that we are currently in the Henry Twill advertising account. Below that, he also has an H+ advertising account. So the H+ advertising account is directly associated with his Facebook page. This means that most likely Henry is going to do all his advertising under the H+. Most likely the Henry Twill account was created automatically by Facebook. So we're going to stick there, but realize that you can proxy between the two. Underneath that, we have our ad account ID, as well as the ad account name. You can change this to any name that you prefer. Below that is the time zone of our advertising account, important when you're running ads. Below is a currency, and Facebook wants to know the advertising purposes, so you're going to select that option. Below, you can add the business name, if applicable, as well as your business address and country. If you need to enter a tax ID number, this is the space to do it. And again, Facebook wants to know if you're an ad agency or advertising on behalf of someone else. To the right of that, we can see the ad account roles. So we can see all the people that have permission to the Henry Twill advertising account. And currently, it's just Henry Twill. If we proxy over to the H+ advertising account, we're going to see something a little bit different. Here we can see that this is all owned by the business, by the H+ page. Below that, we see the H+ advertising account, and again, we have all the same information. But to the right, for any additional ad account roles, you're going to access Business Manager or open up business settings. There's nothing wrong with advertising under your personal account, and if you're new to advertising, I recommend sticking here. So under ad accounts is pages, and you'll find that in the column at the left. When I select that, it's here that we see our pages that are associated with this advertising account, and we have H+ Sport as the admin. Underneath that are payment settings. This is really important because oftentimes the Facebook billing can be a little bit confusing. Here we can see that the next bill is scheduled for June 19th. Keep in mind, if you have a balance of 0, you're not going to receive a bill. Underneath that, we can see our payment methods. So you can pay by Facebook ad credit, you can pay by PayPal, and you can also pay by credit card. The settle account option is where you'll be able to pay off any outstanding balances. And below that is where you set your account spending limit. I always set this. It makes me way more comfortable to know that I have a cap at, say, $500 a month if I accidentally am running an ad and I didn't create an end date for it. So it's here that you can control the total ad costs by setting an ad account spending limit. And then all your ads will pause when that limit is met. Facebook will send you a notification and you have an option to up it if you'd like. The last option on the left is notifications. So it's here that you're going to receive email and Facebook notifications for your advertising. When you're new, it's not a bad idea to have all these notifications set. And as you become more savvy and more versed with advertising and you have a good pulse of what's going on, then you can kind of get relaxed on these. So you can easily select the slider to turn all ad notifications off or on. Below that, you have your specific ad email notifications, and you can choose from payment completed, newsletter product updates, ad creation reminder, ad review decisions, and on. Underneath that are the notifications that Facebook is going to send you via your notifications tab. So that's going to be when an ad is approved or not approved. And I really like having these settings, and I don't mind receiving notifications within Facebook itself. Below that, Facebook is also going to send you some ad notifications on Messenger, such as ad updates, guidance, and suggestions. Not a bad idea if you're new and you're looking for some tips and tricks. Oftentimes, setting up your advertising account is the most difficult part of the advertising process because it's a little bit different to wrap your head around if you're new to advertising. Just know you have your personal Facebook profile, then you have your Facebook page, and then you have your advertising account. And your advertising account is where all of that advertising effort goes. So that's where your billing is contained, that's where all of your creative is contained, and it is separate from your profiles. If you haven't already created your advertiser's account, I would go ahead and set it up now so that we can be ready to rock and roll and create some amazing ads in the upcoming course sections.